Today on the YY family,
Here we go!
Grandma and I go to check out the slope where we get caught up in an avalanche. Dad shows me how to get energy from the sun and use it to make hot water in the house. Mom and I go way down in the ocean to see some really cool and scary fish. Uncle Micro and Uncle Scope will show me what happens to our bodies when we get a fever. And later, Dad and I take a real close look at the wash cycle inside our washing machine. Stick around.
Come along with me and meet the smartest family in all the town. The YY family. Mom can make it plain to see that what goes up eventually comes down. The YY family. Come and meet the YY family. We got a lot of real know-how. Grandpa knows a lot of farming. Ask him and he'll show you now. Why do airplanes fly?
When I land, I'll tell you why.
Meanwhile, there's a dragon making some kind of a potion in a vat. The YY family. And Grandma's no stranger. She can teach you all the dangers found in that. The YY family. Matches up mechanical marvel. Why? I know copy kind of guy. Maybe we can show you the answer now. If you want to take a look inside. Everybody's in a lather.
Rushing, wondering what's the matter.
Every person hears a cry.
Rushes to the baby side.
What's the deal? What could it be? Just on the YY family.
Have you ever wondered why the salty oceans, lightning, thunder, what the earth is like down under? Why there's wind and snow and rain? Let Eartha and Basalt explain.
Who wants to ski off the main trails?
I do.
Oh, no. If you're off the regular ski trail, it can be very dangerous. There's always the risk of an avalanche.
Oh, rats.
We can go look at the giant slalom. That's where the skiers go to race.
Cool.
Here we go.
Grandma, why are there avalanches?
Victor, remember that big house of cards you built the other day?
Yeah, it fell over just when I had it perfect.
Well, snow is a bit like your house of cards. Snowflakes are piled on top of one another, just like your cards.
That's how we stand all day long.
When there are too many snowflakes, the balance is upset.
Hey, watch it!
However, everywhere else, the snow is piled high and loose. If you ski on it, you risk triggering an avalanche.
Really? How?
Sometimes snow freezes on the surface.
I have the most incredible feeling of deja vu again.
When a skier passes over the ice, it gives way.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, great. Heads up. Just what we need.
Uh-oh. Bummer.
So the snow on the ski runs is packed down to keep that from happening.
Exactly.
Move over!
No, you move!
Time to go! That rumbling sounds like an avalanche.
That was close.
You know, boys, this probably isn't part of your vacation package. Now, if you're ever caught in an avalanche, try to swim so you stay on top of the snow. If you are buried under the snow, dig a hole to get some fresh air and to get oriented.
Here's my pizza.
Isn't there a way to avoid avalanches?
No, but they can be monitored. A cannon can be fired into the snow to deliberately trigger a small avalanche.
Well, why would anyone want to do that?
To prevent a larger avalanche from happening when the snow piles up. And now, let's go see the giant slalom.
Oh, no. I'm breaking down!
And we seem to have another racer on the course. But he doesn't have a number. Wait, there seems to be 3 of them on one set of skis. Oh, it's a racing team! And look at this. One of the members is wearing a big dragon suit.
Fine.
Talk about showmanship.
the electronic knack. Machines are his thing, so don't go berserk. That's on the job. You'll find out how they work.
So the tomatoes were $1.89 a pound.
12 cans of dog food at 80 cents a can.
Oh, hi, guys. What you doing?
Zygo's double-checking the grocery bill.
I was. The calculator has stopped working.
No, it hasn't.
Actually, you're both right. Basalt was blocking the sun. And this is a solar calculator. It runs on sunlight.
How can something run on sunlight?
2 ways. You can get energy from the sun's light, or its heat. Zygo's calculator has solar cells that change the sun's light into electricity.
Is that what those little squares are?
That's right, Victor. And the principle that works for the calculator can be made to power an entire house. I'll show you. Just like the calculator, this house uses solar cells. Of course, it uses a lot more of them, and they're much larger.
Wow!
Yes? May I help you?
No thanks. We're just looking at how solar cells work.
It all begins with photons. Those are the tiny particles that make up light.
The sunlight must have a lot of them. What do they do?
We wake up the electrons.
Electrons are the tiny particles that make up electricity.
I see. Looks like they're napping.
Not for long. The sunlight's photons cause the solar cell's electrons to move.
Oh no, I'm late for work.
As the electrons move, they create an electric current. The current is stored in batteries, so it can be used throughout the day by the entire house.
Hey, those solar cells on that house look different.
They are. Those are solar panels. Instead of using the sun's light, they use its heat.
So they can only be used when it's sunny?
Right, Victor? Look! The black material absorbs the sun's heat and in turn heats up the water inside the copper pipes. The hot water then circulates into a large storage tank which absorbs the heat. Then cold water flows out of the tank and back to the solar panels where it heats up.
And the whole thing starts all over again.
Right!
What happens to the water in the tank?
It goes to the rest of the house every time someone turns on the hot water faucet.
Hey, Dad, how come we don't use solar energy all the time?
Well, it's kind of expensive to set up, but that should change over the next few years.
I know. I'll start saving my allowance so we can get solar cells for our roof.
That's a great idea, Victor.
I'll take a check.
Hey, the questions that you have are not too serious. The animals and plants are not so mysterious, so have no fear. Everything will be made clear. Vanilla Quick and Quack are here.
Now, this fishing trip is a waste of time.
No, it isn't. Victor's caught one.
Well, it's really fighting. Look how deep it's going.
Maybe you've got a deep sea fish, Victor.
Ah, too bad.
Had one, you mean? Hey, Mom, is there something special about deep sea fish?
Oh, yes. They're different from fish that live close to the surface. You see, near the surface, the sun heats the water and there's plenty of light.
And I see lots of fish, so I guess they must like the heat and the light, huh?
So what are you saying? Deep sea fish don't like heat and light?
Let's go find out. The deeper we go, the more water is on top of us. It presses down on us as we dive. So this submarine is designed to stand a lot of pressure.
Captain Vanilla, our depth reading is now 2,000 feet.
Well, let's see what's down here. I'm seeing a whole lot of nothing.
True. There's very little light this far down.
Pardon me, have you seen my wife by any chance?
I don't think so.
Oh, I've just got to find her. She has a traveler's check, you know.
Anyway, because it's so dark, the fish have developed special features to survive down here.
I think I see one now.
I think you do too. Those fish have a special organ called a photophore that enables them to produce their own light. This lets them recognize each other and helps them hunt for food.
How?
Their light attracts other fish. And when those fish get close enough...
Gee, I'm sorry I asked. Hang on!
It's all right. It's only a sperm whale swimming up for air.
The ship cannot take much more of this, Captain.
Only a sperm whale?
Because whales are mammals, it needs to swim back to the surface to breathe. When it's ready to feed, it'll swim back down here. A lot of deep-sea fish also swim up to the surface, but they're looking for food, not air.
So if they have to swim up for food, does that mean there's nothing to eat further down?
Well, there are fewer living things further down, but there are still some types of fish.
Hey, it's even darker. How far down are we now?
3,000 feet.
Whoa! Too far down for any light to penetrate.
It looks like that fish doesn't have any eyes.
But other fish have developed huge eyes so they can take advantage of even the tiniest bit of light.
For fish that can't see, they found us easy enough.
That's because they're very sensitive to vibration.
Ah! Look at the teeth on that one!
Since there's not much to eat down here, this one always keeps its mouth open so it can catch everything it bumps into. And its stomach can stretch to hold lots of food.
Speaking of lots of food, has anyone noticed it's dinner time?
Then let's head for home.
Hey, Mom, what are we having for dinner tonight?
Oh, I thought we might have fish.
Oh, that's just perfect.
Guys you can't miss. We wonder what's inside you. These are just the guys to guide you. Come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go. These guys are in the know. Micro and Scopo.
Max, what's wrong?
What's the matter?
I don't feel so good.
Well, let's check your temperature. 102. That's a fever, all right. You must have a touch of the flu.
What's a fever?
Sometimes when you're sick, your body temperature goes up. It's a way of helping your body fight off germs. The best thing for you, Max, is plenty of rest. Anyway, Victor, a fever is like an alarm signal. Your brain sends it to your body, which then knows it has to prepare to fight off an infection.
The signal comes from here, the hypothalamus.
It's the part of your brain which controls your body temperature. The normal body temperature is around 98.6 degrees
Fahrenheit.
But depending on the circumstances, it may go up or go down. Imagine you're feeling cold.
Uncle Scopo's shivering.
That's because his hypothalamus has told his muscles to contract. Shivering produces heat and increases the temperature inside Scopo's body. And that helps him withstand the cold outside.
And you taught me sweating cools us off.
Good for you, Victor. As the sweat evaporates, it cools our skin.
But Max doesn't look like he's fighting very many germs.
Now that's where you're wrong. Fighting off germs wears our body down. That's why we sleep a lot when we're sick. Let's get a closer look.
Where are we, Uncle Micro?
We're in a vein. Germs circulate in the bloodstream.
There's a virus!
How is the body going to fight it?
That's handled by the white corpuscles. They move all around our body and spot intruders.
You just hold it right there, Marvin.
As soon as it launches its attack, the virus starts multiplying. And before you know it, you got millions of viruses attacking your body. As soon as a white corpuscle has identified a virus, it sends a signal to the hypothalamus.
How?
The white corpuscles secrete specific substances which travel up to the brain and trick the hypothalamus into thinking it's cold.
What's going on?
The hypothalamus has ordered the muscles to start shivering to raise Max's body temperature. Our body temperature goes up to 102, 103, 104 degrees.
Fahrenheit. And germs don't like heat.
Well, what happens to the viruses?
The white corpuscles catch them. Once the virus has been identified, a special white corpuscle commando starts searching for it all over the body.
Intruders!
Hey, I feel a lot better.
That's because your white corpuscles got rid of that yucky virus.
Just in time. I think I've got it now.
That's great, Grandpa. I bet you have a fever. So this is what you're gonna have to do, Grandpa. You're gonna have to take, a whole bunch of medicine.
How does it do this? How does it do that? Max is the one with the electronic knack. Machines are his thing, so don't go berserk. Max on the job. You'll find out how they work.
Hey, what are you doing to Zygo?
Run, Victor, before they get you too.
Oh, stop it, Zygo. It's only soap and water.
We'll have you all cleaned up in a jiffy.
Dad, how does soap get you clean?
Come over here, Victor, and I'll show you.
Hey, what are those, Dad?
They're fat molecules from our skin, Victor.
There's fat on our skin?
Yes, it's called sebum. It keeps dirt stuck to our skin and hair, so water alone can't get rid of it.
I'll fail!
Can't we give him a hand, Dad?
I'm afraid not, but soap can.
Thank goodness you're here!
All right, Pilgrim. Let's go kick some fat.
Cut it out! I got rights, you know!
Soap contains vegetable oil. The vegetable oil allows the soap to mix with the water. Soap also contains caustic soda, which unsticks the dirt. Then the fat molecules dissolve in the water.
Soap sure does the trick.
Well, I've got Zygo cleaned up, but now you two are a mess. You better go wash those dirty clothes. We're not done yet, Zygo. It's time for cream rinse.
Help me!
Hey, Dad, does detergent work on our clothes the same way soap works on our skin?
It's a little different, Victor. Let's get the dirty clothes in here, and I'll show you how it works.
Hey, let's throw on the dirty tablecloths too, okay?
Okay. We've got plenty of dirty clothes, some laundry soap, and we're ready to wash.
Can we go see how the detergent works, Dad?
I think so, but we'll need to take some special precautions. There's an exciting-looking grease stain.
Hey, if our skin makes fat that keeps dirt stuck on it, what keeps the dirt stuck on our clothes?
Well, the stains on our clothes are a mixture of grease and dirt. The detergent contains special cleaning agents.
Hey, guys, ready for some serious cleaning?
I'll say. When these cleaning agents mix with the water molecules, they start eating away at the grease.
Just like when the soap broke up the fat molecules on Zygo's skin?
Yes, the water and the cleaning agent pull off or dissolve the grease stuck to the clothes. And the dirt is pulled off along with the grease.
Then the detergent breaks it up, just like the soap did.
Yep.
Hey, a storm!
It's the spin cycle. Time to go. What happened?
I think maybe I used too much cream rinse.
Well, Victor, what'd you learn today?
Oh, tons of neat stuff. I learned that sometimes we trigger small avalanches on purpose to keep bigger ones from happening. I learned how solar panels use the heat from the sun.
The black material absorbs the sun's heat and in turn heats up the water inside the copper pipes.
I also learned that deep sea fish can make their own light so that they can see each other. I learned that germs circulate in the bloodstream and that a virus can multiply.
Hey guys, ready for some serious cleaning?
I'll say.
And they learned that soap helps dissolve the fat molecules, which keep dirt stuck on our skin.
Sounds like a pretty big day.
It was, but I still have plenty of questions left for next time.